What's up everybody, this is Rob Shack. So today we're doing the next video in my Gran Turismo 4 walkthrough. We are going to be doing today the Camaro race. I will be using the Camaro Z28 race car, which I bought in a used car dealership because I thought I was being smart and saving money, but it turns out, and I thought I was getting a rare car, turns out it's not that rare, it's always in the dealership. So I've already decided to use it though because I don't have any other Camaros. I could have played my cards a little bit differently at the beginning here, but I wanted to go ahead and get through the Americas races, so that was why I did it the way I did. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a tune-up on this car, not crazy high, but I'm gonna tune it up a little bit just so that I make sure I win. But yeah, we are gonna be doing the Camaro race in the American dealership, and we are using the Z28. We'll probably race against one of every single version of this car. Probably I doubt the race car will be in the race, but I bet we'll race another Z28, an SS, the old school versions of and probably the IROC Z concept will even be in the race, which I think that's the car we're going to win. I can't imagine winning anything else in this race because it's like the only Camaro that's not for sale. I don't know why they wouldn't put it as the price car here, but I'm curious if it'll be here. But yeah, Camaro meeting. First race is on Seoul, which is a good course. I actually like this course a lot. Very straight, a lot of high speeds. We'll see how we do. But thank you all so much for watching. We just finished the vet race, did a max speed test on the C2 last week. Good. Yeah, we are just racing against all the cars that I just named. So odd that they put the SS in first. That seems a little bit overpowered. I would assume that they wouldn't do that, but we'll see. I could still go up there and throw some AI fails into this race just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more interesting, since I kind of doubt the Z02, the 60s cars are going to have terrible top speeds. Like, that's just a given, but we'll see. Again, I only have 11 AI points for this one, so it seems like I should be doing, I should destroy everybody. So we'll just kind of brake late and just fly past all of them. Just like that. IROC Z concept is in, what place? This is second, so good job, you. You're going to now be passed by me. And then we'll try to catch up to the SS there, who's way up in front of me. Braking way too late there. But this car, the 90s Corvettes were pretty bad. They started to get better in the 2000s. So this car is a very high natural progression to the IROC Z, which looks a lot like it, honestly. So now we'll brake. Try not to brake as late this time. Much, much better. See if we can actually catch up to this thing. The SS is a good car. It's probably the best car until they added it was the best one of the Camaros until they brought out the 2010 version or whatever. Yeah, the SS was good, but yeah, 90s Corvettes or Camaros were not very good, which is why they got discontinued for a few years before they brought back the retro style modern version. Definitely took them a little bit to kind of figure the Camaro out. Obviously, the Corvette always knew what it wanted to be. Camaro was kind of all over the place, especially in the 90s, because the 90s ones were not reliable. So, of course, that's not the issue here. This is Gran Turismo, so every one of them works perfectly fine. So this is actually quite the battle here between me and the SS. SS is a good car, very fast, has probably way better handling than this thing that I am driving, which is the Z28 version. That's a 2000 version, and this is the 97, so of course you're gonna have some issues there. I am struggling on certain corners with this thing, because when I brake too, I need to just, yeah, this car kind of sucks. Ugh. But we'll see how we do. Maybe we'll win, we might not. I think I just need to get used to this thing. It's pretty bad, but hey, you gotta challenge yourself a little bit in this game sometimes. So we'll see how we do. We still have 2 more laps to catch up to this guy. We're 2 seconds behind him. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Obviously, he is destroying everybody else. Everybody else in this race is kind of doing terrible compared to the SS. So, yeah, we'll brake way too late again, but I think it works well on this corner because this corner is kind of sweeping. So I think I'm able to kind of catch up and utilize that a little bit to my advantage. I do seem like I've closed the gap a little bit there. I'm only a little over a second away, so let's brake a little bit better this time. This was much better line. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so that's all we needed to do was just have a good turn. have one good turn in the lap, and then that does the trick. So this is actually a pretty good battle here between me and this SS. So we'll break a little late again just to kind of get right into that apex. There we go. That's good. Yeah, we're figuring this Z28 out. We're figuring this thing out, so that's good. We'll do a pass. He'll try to come back around behind me, but I think we're going to be able to hold the position here. It's actually a good battle between me and the SS here. I mean, the SS probably has about this speed, so I think he has about 330, and I've got like 340 or something like that. So makes sense that it's been a good battle. SS is absolutely demolishing everybody else. I don't know what they were thinking with that. It seems like they should have 100% put the SS in a later position. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's fine. I'm kind of curious about how everyone else is doing, because everyone else seems to be pretty similar in speed. I would assume the 260s versions are just struggling with top speeds, but those cars actually seem faster because they have way more muscle. I mean, the 60s cars had way more raw power than these 90s and 2000s versions, but yeah, the top speed was going to hinder it. So we'll see. We'll check out the replay. I won't talk during that because, we're just trying to keep it interesting here, and I want y'all to hear the noises and everything. I'm obviously talking over the game, so that throws off the sound or whatever. But yeah, I won't talk during the replay. I'll just let it go. It's a good race, good battle here. I'll show them all fighting forever, and I'll show my battle with the SS that lasted all the way until the last lap. So it was close, a little close to comfort. We pulled away a little bit at the end there, but good stuff. So thank y'all for watching. Peace.